Have you or a loved one been diagnosed with non-Hodgkin's lymphoma? Have you been exposed to the common weed killer Roundup, made by Monsanto, a subsidiary of Bayer AG? Roundup contains a chemical called glyphosate, which has been strongly linked to non-Hodgkin's lymphoma and other cancers, as well as a host of serious health issues. If you feel your diagnosis was due to being exposed to Roundup weed killer, you may be entitled to benefits and financial compensation. You need the help of our catastrophic injury attorneys handling Roundup cancer claims and Roundup weed killer injury lawsuits. Glyphosate is a very harmful and toxic herbicide. As with any suspected or known carcinogen, it disrupts normal cellular activity, which can result in rapid and uncontrolled cellular division. This prolific cell division can form tumors in various parts of the body. Roundup is now known to cause non-Hodgkin's lymphoma, as well as other lymphoma subtypes. These can include B-cell lymphoma, T-cell lymphoma, hairy cell lymphoma, mantle cell lymphoma, chronic myeloid leukemia, acute myeloid leukemia, chronic lymphocytic leukemia, and acute lymphocytic leukemia. In addition to these cancers, glyphosate and Roundup exposure can lead to obesity, respiratory illnesses, infertility, and diabetes. These illnesses can be found in both adults and children. As there are more than a dozen Roundup variations for agricultural, farming, groundskeeping, home garden, and lawn care uses, anyone exposed to Roundup is susceptible to developing cancer. This applies not only to farmers, but also landscapers and gardeners. Cancer in children, even after only a minimal amount of Roundup exposure, has also been reported. Let our attorneys handling Roundup injury claims fight for you and your family. On Wednesday, June 24th, 2020, the makers of Roundup agreed to pay an additional $10 billion settlement for existing and future Roundup cancer claims. This is in addition to an original $2 billion settlement agreed to in 2018. Please do not hesitate to contact our mass tort lawyers handling Roundup cancer lawsuits across the country. They offer free case reviews and charge no fees if they do not recover for you and your family. Please visit masstortlawsuitattorneys.com for a free case evaluation. No matter what state you were injured in, our lawyers can help, as they serve all 50 states, Puerto Rico, and Washington, D.C., including Alabama, Alaska, Arkansas, California, Colorado, Connecticut, Delaware, Florida, Georgia, Hawaii, Idaho, Illinois, Indiana, Iowa, Kansas, Kentucky, Louisiana, Maine, Maryland, Massachusetts, Michigan, Minnesota, Mississippi, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Hampshire, New Jersey, New Mexico, New York, North Carolina, North Dakota, Ohio, Oklahoma, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Puerto Rico, Rhode Island, South Carolina, South Dakota, Tennessee, Texas, Utah, Vermont, Virginia, Washington, D.C., West Virginia, Wyoming, and Wisconsin.